What is up, YouTube? It's probably back from the military. We're going over all the Gauntlet rewards for the playoffs thing. So yeah, let's go over to the collection to see the rewards, and we're also going to be going over the strategy for each set of rewards. So yeah, let's go down here. Basically, the rewards. It's going to have this Emerald on white side. You're going to have this Sapphire Serge Ibaka. You're going to have this Ruby Jamal Murray, the Amethyst Jason Tatum right here, the Onyx Steven Adams right here, the Diamond James Harden, and this Pink Diamond Nikola Jokic. So yeah, those are basically all the rewards for the Gauntlet. So basically what you want to do, we're going to be going over every single tier. So starting off with the Ruby tier. So basically your rewards for the first two, I guess we should go over to what's the name, the Gauntlet instead. But basically a lot of this is based on like how accurate. You could definitely do a lot better depending on how accurate you were in the playoff picker. But we're going to assume that by the time the Gauntlet starts, everybody has like the same 8 collectibles. So yeah, basically what you want to do is, so if you have white side and you have Ibaka as your first reward, then you're gonna get these 3 collectibles right here. So basically by this point, we're going to assume that every single person has 8 collectibles, and then you will only need like 2 more, because what you want to do, which is going to be the case for most tiers, is that you want to go over the collections, and then you're going to want to craft this Donovan Mitchell if your goal is to reach this top reward in the Gauntlet. Not if you're like going for like the set reward, which is the Luka Doncic. But yeah, what you want to do is you want to craft this Donovan Mitchell if you're trying to reach this top reward in the Gauntlet. And then you're going to have a 60% boost by the time you reach this reward right here. And then after that, what you want to do is you're going to play all your games on this West difficulty, on this West, there's 2 sections. You got East and West. You want to play all your games on this West thing. And then you want to go over to collections. Once you get enough, you want to go over to collections. Then you want to craft this LeBron James right here, because then at that point you will have a 80% boost by the time you finish getting your collectibles from the events. Yeah, if you're getting your what reward is this? What point reward is this? By the time you get your collectible from this right here. So yeah, by the time you get that collectible, you're going to have enough. You should have enough to get the LeBron, and then you're going to have enough to have the Donovan Mitchell. So you're gonna have 80% boost, and then you're gonna have 80% boost all the way through here. Depending on how fast it takes you to complete it, it's going to be a lot easier. It just depends on how fast you're able to be up. That's basically the same method for basically every single theme, for basically every single tier. But yeah, moving on, we got for the awards for the Amethyst tier. If you have Amethyst Jason Tatum as your top award, you want to get the Serge Ibaka. You're going to get the Jamal Murray, who's going to be right here. Then you're going to get the 4 collectibles, and then as I said, we're going to assume everybody has 12, and then we still have a couple days till the event starts. So, and you could still get what's the name, picker tokens throughout the event. If you just get like super unlucky, that's going to be kind of tough. But yeah, you're going to be enough to have craft that Donovan Mitchell, the same Donovan Mitchell over here, and they're also going to want to craft that LeBron. So I recommend, if you're in both Ruby and Amethyst here, playing the West, and then you're going to want to go over there and craft the LeBron. So yeah, that's basically the method for that, to get that Tatum. Moving on to the Onyx tier. So your rewards are going to be, of course, the Jamal Murray, who's going to be right here. You're going to have the Jason Tatum, and you're going to have the 5 collectibles that you already have on the event, and they're only going to see 8. So you're going to be able to craft them right off the beginning. So yeah, even if you don't have enough, you got like none of the playoff figures, right, you're gonna be able to craft the Donovan Mitchell. Or what you can do is, if you're in the Onyx here, you can also decide to craft this Miles Turner right here, because you're going to have the but the only thing about crafting this Miles Turner is you're gonna have Steven Adams as your last reward. And if you want to go into the Fantasy Finals event, or the domination event with a bigger boost, then you probably want to craft the Mitchell. But you can also decide to craft this Miles Turner right here. So yeah, that's basically the way you want to do that right there. You could also do that for the Amethyst here if you decide to do that, but I don't really recommend doing it if you want to save your emerald rings. But yeah, if you want to get the boost faster, definitely go ahead and do that right there. So yeah, but yeah, for the Onyx here, what you want to do is you want to play the East, because you're going to have already the Jamal Murray and the Jason Tatum. And then because the Tatum is already a small forward, so you want to get a power forward, so you're going to get that 80% boost after you craft either the Mitchell or the Turner. So yeah, that's basically the rewards for the way you want to do it for the Onyx tier. Moving on to the Diamond tier, if we go in here, so basically the rewards you're going to get is a Jason Tatum right here and a Steven Adams. So with that, what you want to do is basically you want to do the same thing, craft Donovan Mitchell, because obviously you already have the Steven Adams as the as the center, and then you want to get the power for Giannis from this collections, because you're going to already have the Jason Tatum as a reward. So as long as you claim Tatum and the atoms immediately, then you should be going to event with an easily 80% boost, as well as you should be just going straight for picking up that Giannis. In the sense you want to play the East if you have James Harden as your top reward. So yeah, if you have James Harden as your top reward, you want to play the East. Then you want to craft this, what's the name, Giannis. Obviously, for yourself, you also need to be in a crew. I didn't mention that at the beginning of the video, but you want to be in a crew to get this stuff done. But yeah, that's basically what that is for that. And then for Pink Diamonds here, finally, basically you don't really have to like focus on crafting like a particular player. What you want to do, obviously you're gonna get this Steven Adams, you're gonna get this James Harden. And then you want to craft the same diamond. You're gonna be able to craft them right off the beginning, because if you already have your 7 collectibles, as long as you have 8, you're gonna be able to craft them right when you get here. Should be no matter what, as long as you're doing the playoff picker. And then you want to either go for LeBron and Garth. It doesn't actually matter which one you go for in the Pink Diamond here if you want that 80% boost by the time you get there. So yeah, you can just choose which one you want, as long as you're in the crew challenge and you're trying to play that. And then you're going to get this Pink Diamond Jokic at the end. The crew challenge is actually pretty easy. All you have to do is get assists. And me personally, I play like a couple of games and I already have 22. As long as people in their crew play their games, then we should be fine. So yeah, that is basically all of the rewards and basically the method to try to reach top reward. For every single tier, it should be pretty easy to get an 80% boost, besides this Ruby tier, which it might take you a little bit longer because you might not have all the collectibles, because you need to get the playoff picker right a lot more times on the Ruby tier. But yeah, that's basically the rewards. If we go over to the leaderboard real quick, you got the bracket rewards. So basically bracket 6, you're gonna get a common gear. Bracket 5, you're gonna get yourself the random uncommon gear and another playoff collectible. Bracket 4, you're gonna get yourself the 5 playoff collectibles, the Air Jordan X, and a brand new Pink Diamond card. Bracket 3, you're gonna get yourself the 8 collectibles, this epic shoe for the Hyper Diamond. I'm pretty sure this is for the Nuggets. I'm not sure. I've never reached this reward right here. I'm not sure if these shoes go directly to those players, but yeah, it's basically rewards for that. Bracket 2, you're gonna sell 15 collectibles, a legendary shoe, and this Nikola Jokic right here. And then bracket 1, you're gonna sell 25 collectibles, this legendary shoe, and this Nikola Jokic right here. Basically, if you want to grind these brackets, you're definitely going to have to spend money, because everybody is going to be playing until, well, basically what you should be doing is, if you want to reach a higher, if you want to get the other card, so if you get Giannis and you want to get the LeBron too from the what's the name, collection, then you're going to want to keep on playing until like the event just runs out, even after you reach top reward. So it's definitely going to be a lot harder to reach the top reward to reach the bracket rewards in the Gauntlet. People are going to spend a lot more money, obviously, because for one, this is the playoffs team, as well as what's the name, people are going to be trying to get those. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what reward you guys are going to be going for and what tier you guys are in. But yeah, that's basically going to be the end of the video. For me, I'm basically going to be going for the Jokic on both of my accounts. But yeah, that's basically going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.